Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button for 2 new videos every week and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it. So today I'm going to be swatching and reviewing the Glaze Chic Physique collection. I'm so excited I finally have all these polishes. I really like this collection and I hope you do too. So stick around, I'm going to switch over to voiceover to show you the polishes, so let's get started. So this first polish is called Low Maintenance, and this is a really pretty light beige nude neutral color, and this is really perfect. It actually matches my skin tone really well. This is probably my perfect neutral polish. So I'm just applying this to my nails in one coat first, and this is pretty even. It covers pretty nicely, pretty evenly. It's not super streaky, but just a little bit, but that's expected because it's a lighter color. So there's my first coat finished. I'm back with my second coat of Low Maintenance, and this is covering perfectly in 2 coats. I think you may need 3 depending on your nail length, but this covers pretty evenly and it is pretty opaque as a polish, so I think this could be good in 2 coats for almost any nail length. Mine are pretty short right now, so it's covering pretty perfectly. But yeah, this has a really nice formula. It's pretty easy to work with, and I think this is a really great color for any skin tone because this will look super nice. Also, excuse the chip polish on my thumb there. But yeah, that's 2 coats of Low Maintenance. Next up is Get Fit, and this is a really nice mauve rosy pink color, and this is really unique. I don't have another pink like this in my nail polish collection. So this first coat is pretty even. It's not very streaky at all, it's just pretty pale, so it's going to be 2 coats to get this opaque. And yeah, this is super pretty. It looks really nice on my skin tone. I think this would look great on any skin tone, and it's really perfect for spring. So here's my second coat of Get Fit, and this has a really nice opaque even formula, so it's going to be good in 2 coats. I don't think you could need 3 coats on this because like the last one, it's pretty opaque and not very streaky, so it'll cover nicely for you. And I think this is supposed to have a pearl sheen to it because I can kind of see that in my bottle because it's not fully mixed, so this is kind of unique and I think it's really great for this season. So that's 2 coats of Get Fit. This next one is another one of my favorites from this collection. This is called Bar Hopping, and this is really cute. And this is kind of like a pastel orchid color, and I don't really have anything else in my collection with this nice a formula like this. Oh, and that was just a dried piece of polish, but I got that off. And yeah, this is a great formula. It's a little streaky on the first coat, but 2 coats get this completely opaque. It has a really nice, even, consistent formula. And yeah, this is perfect. This is one of my ideal spring colors. So here's my second coat of Bar Hopping, and this is spelled like ballet bar, so that's really cute. And yeah, this is just gorgeous. It goes well with lots of different color combos. I think I'd like to put kind of like a multi-chrome topper over this. I think that'd be really pretty. And you can use this for lots of nail art. It's a really great spring color if you just want to wear it by itself. It'd be good for color blocking. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. So this is 2 coats of Bar Hopping. This next one is another one I really enjoyed. I haven't seen a good blue like this in a while, and this is called At Your Athleisure, and this is such a pretty kind of like aqua light blue. It's not quite pastel, but it reminds me of like a aqua Tiffany color, and it's really pretty. It has a really great formula. It's kind of pretty thick, but it's not. Like, it even outs its streaks pretty well. So this is my second coat, and as you can see, it's perfectly covered in 2 coats. This would look really great on any skin tone. And it's a really perfect polish for spring or summer, and it's really nice because the formula isn't super thick, and the way it evens out its streaks makes it really opaque, so you could even get this in 1 coat maybe over time. And yeah, this is just really nice. I think it's perfect for the warm weather or even winter. This would be a good winter polish too, but this is a spring collection, so there's 2 coats of At Your Athleisure. This next polish has been a favorite by many from this collection, and one of my favorites. This is called Work It Honey, and this is a really beautiful sunny buttery yellow, and actually I think Glaze describes this as kind of like a pineapple yellow, and I would agree with that. It's kind of the shade I think of when I think of a Dole Whip from Disney, and yeah, this is really nice. It has one of the best yellow formulas that I've seen or anyone has really seen recently. So there's my first coat. You can see it's pretty streaky on the first coat, but I've used this several times since I purchased it, and since I'm doing doing this swatch, and it can be 2 to 3 coats depending on your nail length or depending on the opacity of your coats. So if you did a thinner coat, you might need 3. If you did a thicker one, you could probably be good in 2. But yeah, this has a really easy to use formula. You can see I'm kind of adding more polish there because I didn't take enough, so there's my point about the coat thickness. So yeah, this looks really great. This is one of my favorite yellows, and I think it looks really nice on my skin tone. This would look so great on a variety of skin tones. So it's your perfect yellow for spring and summer, and I've used this a ton in nail art since I got it, so it's really awesome. So there's 2 coats of Work It Honey. Here we have Pilates Please, and this is a really nice peach. I was so excited to see that they had a peach polish in this collection because I haven't seen one in a mainstream collection in a while. So as you can see, this has a pretty thin formula on the first coat. This isn't quite a jelly or a crelly, but it just does have a thinner cream formula. So I did 3 coats for this time of a swatch, but sometimes I do 2, sometimes I do 3. So this one will vary depending on nail length or coat thickness. So here's my second coat, and as you can see, it's covering pretty well, but my nail line is still showing a little bit and it's still a little bit streaky, so I am going to do 3 coats just to bring it to the best opacity it can be. But if you're doing nail art over this, then you totally don't have to go for 3 coats because it'll be covered mostly. So that's my second coat, and this is really nice. So here's my third coat, and as you can see, it covers it completely and makes it look really nice, and I think this will look good on a variety of skin tones. This looks pretty good on my skin tone. I have another peach that kind of is a little darker than this, and I think that one looks good too. But this, I paired this and bar hopping together for a manicure a couple weeks ago, and it was really nice. So lots of these polishes are good for mix and match. So there's 3 coats of Pilates Please. Next we have Athlete Chic, and this is a really nice coral polish. I was actually surprised because I looked at a polish from last year's China Glaze Spring Collection and it was also a coral. So if you do have, I think it was called I Just Cantaloupe, if you have that one, I think this one is different enough where you could have both. Oh, that's my first coat, so that's a really nice coverage. It's kind of like a jelly cream, but yeah, this is pretty similar to the coral from last year, but it's a little darker, so I think you can justify having both of them if you really like coral. So here's my second coat, and this is super nice. It does have a little bit of a jelly formula. There's another polish in this collection that's kind of like this, but yeah, this is super pretty. It covers really well, and I think it's nice and bright for spring and summer. So that is 2 easy coats of Athlete Chic. This next one was another one that I picked up right away when I heard about this collection. This is called Bodysuit Yourself, and this is such a beautiful, bright, kind of reddish pink, and it's so pretty. It's really perfect for spring and summer, but especially the summer. I know I'll be wearing this a lot. So here's my first easy coat, and it's almost opaque in 1 coat, but I'm going to take it to 2. And this does have some silver shimmer in it, but it does get kind of lost on the nail. You can only really see it in the bottle. But this is super gorgeous. I know this is the perfect polish for warm weather, and I know this will be great for pedicures as well. So yeah, this is really beautiful, and it's perfect in 2 coats. I don't think you could need 3 on this since it's pretty opaque. So there is 2 coats of Bodysuit Yourself. Next up is Glam Lytx, and that's a really cute name. So this is kind of like a cornflower blue periwinkle kind of color, and it's pretty streaky on the first coat, but it does have some kind of like pink shimmer in it, but you can't really see that on the nail. It gives it a bit of a pearl kind of finish once it's on the nail, but you can't really see it that well. So that was my first coat. Here's my second coat of Glam Lytx, and this does cover pretty well in 2 coats. You may need 3 depending on how streaky this can get, but I got it in 2 coats, and you can sort of see the shimmer. It doesn't really pick up on camera, but you can see it in the bottle, and I can sometimes see it when I wear it on my nails, but not really. But this is really, really nice. So that's 2 coats. Here we have Activewear Don't Care, which is a really cute name, and this is a really nice kind of teal greenish blue color, and it's on the darker spectrum of teal polish. So this is also kind of like Athlete Chic, where it has sort of a jelly formula, but it's kind of like a crelly, I guess. So this is pretty sheer on the first coat. If you do a thicker coat, it gets pretty opaque, but thinner coats, you'll get a pretty sheer first coat. So the second coat does cover it completely, but if you do have longer nails, I think you may need 3 just because of how thin the formula is. And yeah, you want to be careful about this pooling at the sides of your nails because it is so thin, but it's not unable to be worked with. It's still really nice. And I think this looks great. This will be good, like I keep saying about all these polishes, for spring and summer. So that's 2 easy coats of Activewear Don't Care. This next one is Girl on the Glow, and I found a new appreciation for this polish when I took a new swatch picture of it, because I was doing some extra swatch pictures the day that I was doing these live swatches, and I saw this under my lights for the camera, and it was so beautiful because I got this. This is the first polish I got from this collection. It was a couple months ago that I got it, so I saw this in new light, quite literally, and it's really beautiful. So this is kind of like a champagne, rosy, metallic gold kind of color, and it's just really, really nice. This is good in 1 or 2 coats depending on your nail length, and it has this really pretty shimmer in it, and this is one of my favorite swatch pictures ever that you'll be seeing in a second. So that's 2 coats of Girl on the Glow. Last polish we'll be looking at today is Get It Right, Get It Bright, and this is such a beautiful kind of lavender color with this really bright pinkish red shimmer, and this is so pretty. This will be a little difficult to get off because the flakies will stick to your skin, but it is kind of worth it because this is so beautiful. So there's my first coat, and it's pretty sheer in 1 coat, but in 2 coats it builds it up. You may need 3 if your nails are longer, but this is super pretty. I think this is perfect. It's like a fairy, really ethereal color, and it's very nice. This is good in 2 coats like I just said, and yeah, it's just so beautiful, perfect for spring. I can see lots of fairy nail art with this. So that is 2 coats of Get It Right, Get It Bright. So that is it for my China Glaze Spring 2018 Chic Physique collection. This is such a gorgeous collection. There are so many beautiful spring polishes. There's some shimmers, creams, lots of different polishes to pick from. Let me know in the comments which one of these is your favorite, if you'll be picking up this collection or any of your favorites from this collection. I think my favorites would have to be Work It Honey and probably Bodysuit Yourself. Those are probably 2 of my favorites, but I really like all these polishes. They're so gorgeous. If you do any nail art with these polishes, share it with me on Instagram with hashtag look360nails and hashtag China Glaze so I can see. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I think that's it. So I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a fun beginning of the spring, and I will see you soon. Have a polished rest of your day. Bye!